AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. This is Community Connection. Thursdays, we turn our focus to education. Here on behalf of Grand Island Public Schools, Director of GIPS Nutrition Services, Oscar Garcia, to tell us about the Summer Free Meals Program. Welcome back. How you been?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate the opportunity to be back here again.
Let's talk about this summer program, because this is one that has grown very quickly. So we're going to talk about some of the details, make sure that you understand how the Summer Meals Program works, but also understand that there will be some new distribution locations. But let's talk about the program itself. So if people maybe are new to the area, they don't understand the program, let's explain what it's all about.
So summer meals is when we offer summer feeding. It's free to anyone off the community ages 1 to 18 years old, and it's a good place, it's a good opportunity to meet some of the food insecurities that we may have in our communities, because whether we want to talk about it or not, it's there. And it's also a good place for students to just come in the summertime. Maybe they don't have as much parental supervision being at home. It's a good place. It's a safe place to come in, check in with an adult, and meet up with old friends, have a good, nutritious meal, and it's free to the community.
This is the third year, as I understand, correct?
We've been actually running it a little longer, but this is the third year since I've been.
Since you've been, okay.
Yeah.
But now, even last year, you saw tremendous growth.
Yes. So compared to last year, or 2 years ago, last year we had a 22% growth in meals served. Last year was a big milestone year for us, because we opened up a new site at Shoemaker, which is the first time we've ever been able to have a summer feeding site west of the highway. And so that was a big plus for the community. We got to reach a whole another segment of the town that we haven't previously been able to reach during summer feeding. And like I mentioned, we had a 22% growth. All in all, last year we served about 13,500 lunches, and we served about 3,700 breakfasts.
That just gives you an idea of how this does impact the community, and this is something that as it continues to grow, the need is obvious. So it's nice that you're able to work with a group of vendors that help to make this happen, and you're able to get the distribution out. So what are the typical hours of operation?
So our typical hours are 11 to 12:30. Now there is one difference there. So we're opening up new sites this summer, and one of our new sites is at Star Elementary. And it's not a new site per se, it's replacing an older site that's under construction. But that location at Star Elementary will run from 10:30 to 12:30.
So just a little bit earlier.
It's about 30, yeah. And the reason is we're expecting quite a big turnout at Star Elementary. We're really hopeful for it, because it's more of a strategic thing as well as the construction. We're able to reach more programs that are going on in the summer. So we really thought the need to have it extended out longer at Star.
All right, so let's zero in on this year's sites, because there are some that are being shifted due to summer enhancements or work going on in their areas.
Yep, so I'll start off with our standard locations where we've always run, or we ran last year. Dodge Elementary, Howard Elementary, and Shoemaker are going to stay the same. Those sites are running the same as they did last year. Dodge and Howard are 11 to 12:30, and Shoemaker is actually running a little less. They're running from 11 to 12.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that if we see a growth in that site, by all means we can extend the time out to that. It's our newer site, second year running. It did fairly well. Being a new site, we served about 700 lunches there. We hope that it's bigger growth this year, but if the need is there, we will meet the need and expand out the time. And our new locations this year are Star and Grand Island Senior High.
Now, where will it be located at Senior High? Like one of the parking lots, or is it going to be? I'm thinking, the campus is big enough that folks are going to wonder where they should target.
Yep. So it's actually going to be in the south kitchen, or what's going to be on the west side of the school by the palm trees.
Got it. Okay.
So that's going to be where our summer feeding site is out of. And, it's just senior high was one of those wild cards this year with the enhancement projects going on. We needed to strategically find a good location, and we've never had an open site that I'm aware of at senior high. So, we're really hopeful for the community to show up.
All right. So the new summer free meals program is getting set to start next week.
Yes, on Monday.
On Monday. All right. And you have information that's available on the website, gips.org.
Yep, /school meals.
Okay. And what you are also going to find is kind of an incentive for kids, because there's an opportunity to get a little extra something. Yeah, I mean, there are some prizes available.
Yeah, so this year, there's a lot of change that I said. So this year we work with some community partners, and we were able to source some prizes to raffle off. This is to my knowledge, this may have been done in the past. I don't know to what degree of success, but this year we're going to be having 5 different raffles, one raffle item per week. And so how that's going to work is when students come in to get a meal, they're going to get a raffle ticket. They're going to turn in that raffle ticket daily. Tickets can be accrued Monday through Thursday. On Friday, we draw, and the student can win, and we'll post that on our GIPS Eats Facebook page. And so the prizes, we have 2 bikes, 2 light-up scooters, and a Nintendo Switch as a grand prize.
Oh, my goodness. This sounds like it could be a whole lot of fun, and I think you will have some eager participants.
Yeah, we hope so.
For this. Well, I think things are growing along nicely, so congratulations. Oscar Garcia is the director of the GIPS Nutrition Services. I can't wait to hear some updates on this.
Thank you very much, Brian. We appreciate it.
You're always welcome here. Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM.